Ranking the best corners in college football 25. And boys, we're back here with another positional ranking update. Today, we're going to be taking a look at corner. Now, corner is relatively light, but we do have some pretty heavy cards right here at the end to go over that I want to give my thoughts on. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILLA at checkout for 5% off your order. I feel like that's the one complaint with cut right now that I think is valid. Can we get a little bit more cards, man? But let's talk about corner right here. We're going to look at the old list real quick. And there's one thing that I really want to change, and that is bumping up Prysock right here, the Washington corner, into the B tier. I think I slightly underrated his height a little bit. I think he's more along the lines of these cards, especially in a zone-based defense. Like, he is just a fantastic budget option. So I really do like this card. Now, besides that, we're kind of in a weird spot with the list because there's like a slight gap, I think, between Ramsey and Revis and Aiden White. Now, it's a relatively small gap. So I'm debating on dropping everyone down a singular tier. I don't think I'll do that today. I think we'll just leave Aiden White, Ramsey, and Revis in the A tier. But like I said, I think there's a little bit of a gap right here. And that's going to bring us into our first card right here. We have Mario Buford. So Mario Buford is an 80 overall, but has 81 speed. So kind of rare time where, you know, 80 overall, but we have a core rating that's higher than 80 overall. That's really just not too common in the game, period. 80 acceleration, and he has 81 man coverage with 73 press. Now, the zone coverage being lower, if he had 80 zone coverage, I think this card would be pretty decent. But the fact that he's 81 speed, right, which if you play up against a top end squad, what you're going up against potentially Luther Burden, maybe 88, 89 speed if they have a theme team. And being a man coverage corner, I think you need the physical stats. So I think this card is just lacking there. He's also 5'11", 170, and has play ball near conservative. Now, pretty much every corner we cover today should be able to get things like the ball hawk, the jammer, blanket coverage. So ability wise, these cards all should be pretty solid. But Mario Buford, because of the man coverage, I'm going to place him in the F tier, man, because it's just, again, man coverage corner, you need the physical stats in my opinion. Now, after Mario Buford, we're going to have Thalen Baldwin right here. Now, Thalen Baldwin has 80 speed, 79 acceleration, and he's 5'10", 180, 80 agility, 81 change of direction, and doesn't hit 80 for man coverage or zone coverage. So just overall, there's really like no point to use the card in my opinion. And another thing I want to talk about when it comes to these like lower overall cards, you might be like, why are you going over them? Well, they drop cards like Jeremiah Smith and King Mack, and I just wish they would do more cards like that, right? Like, imagine Thalen Baldwin had 83 speed and like 80 zone coverage, you know, like now we're talking about someone that kind of budget beastie, you know. And it's kind of weird because I think Jeremiah Smith and also King Mack were very well received. Now it's like they just don't want to drop the budget beast. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. But anyway, Thalen Baldwin kind of went on a tangent right there. He is also going to be in the F tier for me. All right, and now after that we get Bryce Pollock right here, and Bryce Pollock is 6'1", so pretty decent height, 82 speed, 81 acceleration, 81 agility, 80 change of direction. This time also has that 82 zone coverage with 78 man, and he has play ball and air balance right here. You would want play ball and air aggressive, makes him react like a little bit faster. But Pollock right here, I don't think he's bad for a budget by any means. Again, can get that like ball hawk, can get the jammer. Like, he's not the worst budget option. 82 speed, it's okay. I'm gonna place Pollock in this, either B or C for me. I will lean B tier by like DJ McKinney and Quinyon Mitchell. I do like DJ McKinney more, I should say. Also like Dalen Everett, TJ Crandall. You know what? Should Kobe be bumped up a tier? There's also like a weird spot where Kobe, I think, is better than these guys. Also, I've been getting a ton of questions about the end of season 89 overall, like these 84s, Deion Walker, Kobe, Will Howard, Nick Singleton. I think Kobe's going to be a great choice to bump up to an 89. And then right after that, we get Julian Humphrey right here from Georgia. This card is 6 foot, 82 speed, 82 acceleration, 81 agility, 83 change direction. This time 83 man coverage, 81 zone, 83 press. So extremely balanced across the board, and everything looks really solid in my opinion. Julian Humphrey, I think he's again like right on the level of some other corners we already talked about. I think the B tier is a good spot for him. I'm gonna place him by like, this is like kind of the budgety tier if we're gonna be honest. This is kind of the budgety tier filled with guys that can get like the ball hawk, the jammer. So yeah, I think he's a B tier caliber player. here. And now after that, we basically get all LTD corners. It's been a little bit weird, man. It's like every high overall corner we get is just an LTD card. We can't just get a normal champion corner. But Sauce Gardner right here, he is 6'3", 87 speed, 87 acceleration, 85 agility, 87 change direction, has 86 man coverage, 87 zone coverage, and for his traits, play ball in air, balanced as well. Now, this is a tough one for me because Sauce Gardner, I am very heavily debating, right? Is he an S tier corner with Will Johnson? This is kind of why I was thinking about maybe moving down Ramsey and Revis and the B and starting that, because Sauce is a lot better than these two cards. And I'm going to do that. I mean, I think it's a big enough gap to where I am going to move everyone down, because Sauce is not going to be the only person that you may want S tier, but he is going to be in the A tier for me. And yeah, we're going to drop everyone down. I kind of want to leave Kobe and B, but we're going to go like this right now. Yeah, I think this is a little bit better. I think this is more along the lines of what I'm thinking. I think there is kind of a clear gap between Ramsey, Aiden White, and Sauce Gardner. I personally wasn't a big fan of the Ramsey or Revis card. And then after that, we get Patrick Surtain the second right here. And this card is 6'2", 87 speed, 86 acceleration, 86 agility, 87 change of direction, and he has 87 man coverage, 82 zone coverage, 86 press. Now, what I will say is I think Patrick Surtain has a really good argument for S tier as a pure man coverage corner. Like press man, I think he is S tier with that. My only issue is not hitting the 85 zone with the card. Again, it's all about scheme at the end of the day. You might think Sauce is also an S tier corner, but for me, this Patrick Surtain 87 overall, I am also going to place him slightly more A compared to like Will Johnson level. And I don't think these cards are bad. We're talking about the difference between like CB5 and like CB3 at the end of the day. Like these cards are still really, really great in the game, in my opinion. I just think Will Johnson is a really big difference maker on defense. And it was just tough for me to put Sauce or Patrick Surtain on that level because I don't think they're as good as Will Johnson. But then after that, we get Tacario Davis right here from Arizona. And this card is 6'4", so has crazy good height, 87 speed, 87 acceleration, 86 agility, 87 change of direction. And this time for coverage stats, 87 man, 85 zone. The press is a little bit lower, right? And for his traits, play ball and air, balance as well. I really believe Tacario Davis. I believe Tacario Davis is one of the best corners in the game. Love this card right here. And in my opinion, Tacario Davis is someone that I'm willing to put on that Will Johnson level. I think he's better than Sauce. I think he's better than Patrick Surtain. And again, I can maybe see some debate. Maybe some people like Sauce, maybe some people like Surtain more, but I thought this card was next level good, and I'm willing to put him up there with Will Johnson. And now finally right here, we get 88 overall Travis Hunter. So Travis Hunter at the 88 has 88 speed. He's 6'1", 185 as well, 88 man coverage. Now, 87 press as well. Now, he doesn't hit 85 for zone, but if you're really worried about this is something that's easy to fix. Get a coach strat card, or I keep saying coach strat card, use some Madden, but just get a strategy card that pluses one zone. And there's so many of them that do it. This should be really, really easy to get up to 85. Travis Hunter, this is a next level good card in my opinion. I am going to place Travis Hunter right up here in this S tier. And you know what? This is actually the first corner in the game where I'm like, you can argue he's better than Will Johnson. If you can make him as a receiver work as well, just that value is crazy. Love this Travis Hunter card. And yeah, boys, this is what the corner position is looking like. And I kind of want to go like this, you know, with Kobe, because I do think Kobe is the best player out of this tier, but he'd be the worst in this one. So it's kind of like, it's tough, but I like that a little bit better. So yeah, boys, let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments though. This was my updated cornerback tier list in college football ultimate team. Again, let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? And if you guys did enjoy this video though and want to stay up to date everything that's the best here in college football ultimate team, ranging from positional tier lists like this and also gameplays, we should be dropping a Travis Hunter gameplay. We probably dropped it yesterday. I recorded it as he was getting revealed, so probably dropped it yesterday. But and also of course some best lineup stuff like that. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe here on YouTube. Now if you want to see me get the gameplays live or use these cards live, maybe have some questions or anything, been streaming here on both YouTube and Twitch to watch on the YouTube. Make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.